What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Heidi Throws video. This is episode 11 of the Road to 90. As you can see, I'm currently on a plane. I'm going out of town, traveling for the next couple weeks, so it's going to look a little different with throwing and training. Hopefully we can get some good work in even though we're traveling. I'm going home to see some family. I'm going to see my girlfriend for a little bit too. Hopefully it'll all be good relaxation before school starts. But nonetheless, we still got to keep training, still got to keep getting better, and still got to stay with good routines. I'm on my flight and I'm about to take off now, so. Alright, so just got off my first flight of 3 this trip. Yeah, I don't know how throwing and lifting is going to look this week. It's going to look a little different. You know, obviously can't do everything, but still getting some good work in even though I'm not on my normal stuff. So we'll see how it goes. It should make for an interesting week. See what happens. Do my plyos here today against this beautiful brick wall. I lifted this morning, so I got in a little bit of a decent workout. Probably just gonna throw maybe all fastballs, depending on what we're working with. But I need some type of high intent stimulus today. Just trying to stay loose, just trying to stay relaxed, but just trying to keep training, because we got to keep training. We got season in about a month, so yeah, guys, it's now or never. So we'll see what happens. Try to get in some work while we're on vacation. I forgot my my bands at home, but fortunately, I remembered that I had this blue fitness band in my bag. It's right there on the tree. This is gonna be interesting, but so no bands for the next 2 weeks, except for this blue band. Pretty janky. Best we got, it's the best I can do. Got to pack my band. What we got, it's what it is, so.
Looked up. He said you're getting 84. Look at him.
All things considered, velo flat ground basically sat 80 to 83, so not too bad, not too shabby. Had to roll with what we had for today. When life deals you a ridiculous hand, you gotta make do with what you got. Glad that I could get in some decent work today. You know, next week's gonna be a little rough again traveling wise, but hopefully I can make some gains next week, and stay tuned for more craziness. Traveling back home for about a week before I go back to school. All in all, good, very, very fun trip. Still had a good throwing day on Thursday, and today's Sunday, so hopefully I can throw a little bit tomorrow. We'll see. If not, I'll have some extra rest for Tuesday. Hey, it is what it is. I've been training hard all summer, so it is one of my throwing days while I'm back home, so I'm about to go and throw with my coach, so any video I get from that, I will put it into the video. If I don't get much video, I apologize. Go see my coach and go fix some mechanical things, see what we can work on. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe my velo jumps a mile or 2 this week. That's the goal. Hopefully it all goes well. I think we're really gonna work on stabilizing my front leg, using my force more efficiently going downhill, just trying to tune up and get ready for the season. Going back and looking sharp in the fall is the main goal. Unfortunately, this is the last episode of the Road to 90 for a little while. We'll still be training for somewhat of some velo, but we need to maintain velo, maybe see a mile or 2 gain, but probably not. Just need to get sharp with command and off speed and put on a good showing of myself in front of my coaches. Hopefully we'll gain some more velo after fall ball. But for now, just trying to look sharp. See what happens though. Today's the day after my bullpen yesterday. Bullpen yesterday went all right. I only sat 80 to 81 on my fastball. Velo was a little down on that. I topped out at 82. I was throwing a lot of my fastballs over 80, which was good. My slider averaged 70, 71, and then topping 73. Put some decent work on the slider, so that was really good. But yeah, just trying to learn some new movements, new movement patterns. So I think that's mostly why my velo was a little down, but I had also not thrown in about 3 days. That could have been another factor as to why the velo was down, but overall not too bad. Excited to throw later in the week. We'll see how that goes, and hopefully I can translate some of the new movement patterns a little better. Got back from my throwing day from today. It was really good. I sat low 80s for most of the day, but at the end of the day, topped out at So, new personal record for me. Some things are starting to come together, which is really good. Had a little bit of a frustrating day earlier this week throwing, so not too bad today. Continue to build on this success, but nonetheless, we still got to keep working, still got to keep grinding. I'm really happy with 84 for this trip, so we'll see what happens. But if I can keep patterning these movements well and keep grinding with them, then bigger numbers might be on the way. But just got to, again, keep getting ready for the season and see what happens. Today's the last throwing day of being on vacation. I'm excited to use this product, actually a Driveline Pulse. So I got one of these a couple days ago, splurged a little bit, and I'm excited to see what metrics it will track and kind of give me a little bit more data about my throwing arm and everything. So we'll see how it goes. I'll probably share those in the video, maybe talk about them a little bit when I get back. I've never used this product before, so I'm still kind of learning how to use it. I haven't actually used it yet. I've kind of gone through the app a little bit, and I've kind of seen how it's been used and what data it tracks. Nonetheless, I'm excited for my bullpen today. I feel like a lot of things have been clicking, and I've been doing a lot of work recently on patterning specific movement patterns, using my legs and lower half a little more efficiently, so very excited about that. We'll see how it translates to today's pen. Back again from my glorious home. Today's the day after throwing my previous bullpen yesterday. Last one of my short little vacation. I had a good bullpen yesterday. Mostly threw 80 to 83, topped out at 84 once again yesterday. Yeah, learned a lot of great things this week. My slider was up to 76. I don't know how accurate that is, but still pretty cool nonetheless. I wore my pulse throw yesterday. The data and metrics that it kind of brought back were very interesting. So I made about 80 total throws, 51 high effort throws, 38 average torque. I'm still kind of learning, so I don't really know like what the best torque is to be putting on your arm constantly. I've worn this for 1 day, so you know your max recommended 1 day workload versus what my workload was yesterday are obviously in two completely different places. Been learning a lot about Driveline and kind of what they do to program their athletes, and they use this app and website called Track. What it does is it combines all your numbers from your pocket radar, your pitch logic, your pulse, your hit tracks, everything, and it puts it all into one area. And so this is really cool. And so I just kind of started playing around with it this week and trying to understand and kind of how it works, but it puts it all into a very simplified and organized way, and it's all completely free. I have a basic understanding of how to program myself and program some different things. I mean, again, pitching, trial and error, you go through different things, you learn different things about yourself. This is really cool to see. I'm really interested to keep learning a little bit more about what does Driveline do and kind of how they program. So I'm going to keep doing this going forward and keep analyzing my data and keep trying to figure out, okay, what's best for me and what do I need to do to keep moving forward. So. Well guys, that is all for the last episode of the Road to 90 for this summer. If you guys like the series, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll probably be continuing this series after fall baseball is over. Please like, comment, and subscribe on the channel. Thanks guys for following along.